lower arm strengthening exercises. In the figure on the website, you have a front and a back view. And the front view is showing the gentleman standing with his palms facing forward. And of course, when you're from the back view, you're looking at the back of the hand and the back of the forearm. So the front view, what we're going to show and first strengthen today is your wrist flexors. So flexor meaning that when you grip. Your wrist pronators, and that's where you go from a palms up to a palms down. That's called pronation. Okay, so again, from palms up to palms down is pronation. And then we're also going to work on what are called the ulnar deviators. And the ulnar deviators are what twist or flex your hands inward like this. If you're down here, then it's outward. So the first thing we're going to do is I'm just going to use a dumbbell sitting down. I'm going to let my forearm rest on my upper thigh and my wrist hanging over my knee. And I'm going to take that dumbbell. The starting position is going to be at neutral. I'm going to let that dumbbell hang down and I'm going to curl it up. So what I'm working right now is those wrist flexors. Curl that up as far as you can. Let it back down, and when you let it down, let it go down as far as you can. Okay? Nice simple exercise for that. So in working pronation, what we're going to do is we're going to hold that wrist at the neutral position. I don't want it to hang. We're going to hold it in neutral position. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to twist that weight until it's standing upright and then let it drop back down. Again, I'm going to twist until it's standing upright and let it drop back down. Now, even though this is a 7-pound weight, that may or may not give me enough resistance. So I'm going to take a baton. Remember, as we increase the length, the weight of that becomes heavier. So this becomes a more difficult exercise. And again, we're working on those wrist flexors and pronators. And if that's still too easy, take something even longer and do the same thing. Nice and slow, not letting anything move but that lower arm and wrist. Okay? Now, another option for strengthening is you've seen people in the gym, if you have something that you could attach a cord to with a weight on the bottom, what you can do is keep your elbows in by your side and slowly, one hand at a time, curl that weight up. And then as you lower that weight back down, you're still working the same muscles as long as your palms are facing upward. So for the ulnar deviator, what I'm going to do is show you just a little different exercise. I'm going to lie on my back. I'm going to put that arm straight up towards the ceiling. I want that elbow to be locked. I'm going to hold a baton, or you can hold a weight. And what I'm going to do is let that wrist kind of flex back towards me, and then I'm going to push it away. Let it flex back towards me, and I'm going to push it away. So what I'm working here is the ulnar deviators. This is a neutral position on my wrist. That's ulnar deviation. But in order to strengthen it, I need it to come into radial deviation and then push away. Let it bend back and then push away. And that is wrist flexion, ulnar deviation, and pronation exercises for the wrist. And that's it.